So hi guys, this is Jacob and today is like 1st of October and this is my another video, and today I would like to talk because I watched video from Techlead and he was talking about a Facebook employee which jumped from window because of his work. He just committed suicide. And first of all, I would like to say my opinion, which I think is like really true thing, or it's like it's it's part of the it has to be suicide. Like this thing has to be suicide, because what I know about that is that he had the visa, this like a kind of slavery, one BA, or I'm not sure about that, but the visa they will give you to work for a company in another like country which you have no rights to work legally. So it means you have to stay in the job, and if they fire you, you have to go back to your country. And the guy, I'm not sure, I think he was from China, so I think he didn't want to go back to China, and he was like yeah, he was a slave there. He was a slave, and these companies like Facebook, I think they're like a slaver. So if they catch you and they have you like in this kind of visa, and you also have probably your family, like everything is involved, so you move to USA, and then you're working for Facebook, but if they fire you, you have to go back to China. Like it's a really bad pressure. It's like a leverage for you, and it's really dangerous. I think this thing, and this guy, I think he was part of this. He was part of this, and I can imagine like his feeling, because sometimes like they push you like really hard, and like to work like overtimes and shit. Like I'm not doing this stuff anymore, but I was before, and I was burnout from that. So I understand like all of this, and if you like include like this kind of visa, which is somewhere where you can't be fired. You can't be fired because otherwise you have to go back to China or India or whatever country, like which is like really bad for a living. I think sometimes like you are in the situation that you just say like fuck that, I'm gonna just jump from the window, because he wanted to like, he didn't want to just like quit that and go back, but he wanted like win his situation. This was some kind of protest, I think. Like fuck you guys, I'm gonna just jump. I'm not gonna go home and just like quit and everything. That's it for me. I think that was his opinion for, and his act for that, I think. So that's like my opinion. I don't know much about the whole situation, but uh, I was traveling before. I was in New Zealand and I was in Canada, and there is a lot of people, and they are going to offer you some kind of this visa. And I think the same it can be like with a relationship visa, that you are connected to your partner and you can't just broke up. Otherwise you have to leave the country. It's the same situation, and I think like it's really danger to accept visa like this. And yeah, it's really dangerous sometimes. You have to choose your company very wisely, look for reviews and everything, because otherwise you can end up dead, I think, or you can commit suicide or something like this, because they will brainwash you and they will fuck you up like really hard. So that's my opinion. I have the same opinion like a tech lead, because I can see on him that that's like, yeah, that he know what he's talking about, and I know that too. So yeah, so that's my opinion. That's my opinion for this kind of visa. But I think sometimes, like for people, we should, because I'm really glad that I have like a European visa, like a European Union, because like here it's much more better to work than go somewhere to USA and work there with this kind of visa, or maybe New Zealand and the same situation that you have to stay there for maybe 5 years, and after that you can accept like some kind of PR, like residency. I think for me, at least for me, it's much more better to just stay here in Prague, or maybe move somewhere to Switzerland or somewhere, and don't go for this kind of stuff. Yeah. So that was my opinion for like this kind of slavery visa. And there's a lot of it, because I think that they like to like hire people from abroad and just lock them to this kind of visa, and after that they can do whatever they want with them. So like this kind of stuff is not really nice, I think, but it can be some kind of strategy from the companies, because they can like suck you really hard. I can use you and just throw you to the garbage. So yeah, so I think like that's it, and it was just a short message, because I think that's like a part of software engineering too. This one, because it's like a highly stressful environment sometimes. It depends. It depends on the company. It can be a nice job, and it can be like a really horrifying and really bad job. Like if you choose bad, or you will be connected with like this kind of a leverage or stuff. So yeah. So that's it for today, and I would like to hear your opinions about that, or at least like look on the tech lead tech lead uh, channel. He's talking about like this guy, Chinese guy, because this kind of companies, that they will like mute it, like they will just say like anything happen, it just like slide and just roll over and uh, just fall from the window or whatever, you know. But it's not that. It's not like this. It was like a normal suicide, and I think yeah, no, so like nobody will do anything with that, like, because like you work and you can quit whenever you want, you know. But if somebody push you to commit suicide, I think it's not good. So that's it. I would like to hear if you have some opinion for that, like write a comment or subscribe, and like have a great evening, and be careful, guys. Be careful for yourself, and enjoy your programming, and avoid the bad companies, even if they have a really nice name, or like, you know, it's part of your dream, but it's just a job. It's just a job. Don't forget about that. Okay, so see you from the Prague, and have a nice day, guys, and see you next time. I hope.